That was a very popular question. People are very, very curious about that.
People always ask, you know, anybody when you grow up and you just see people on TV, you see people doing music, you just, everybody's always has an interest in that, whether they want to admit it or not, you know what I'm saying? And my father, he was a DJ, so, that was something that kind of was like in my face, and I was around it 24/7. My father was a DJ, he was an artist, he was always performing, and that's all I saw growing up. So, that made me just want to get into the whole light of entertainment.
Oh, very good. Very, very, very good. So you guys know that about Safaree? Does anyone have any questions regarding?
Yeah, anybody got any questions? Where the people at? Ooh, what's this? A treasure box. Who sent me that? How do
Take
I
that.
see who sent me when they sent me that?
Down at the bottom, the names that are coming up, it goes fast, but you can stop it and go and scroll back up.
And
Okay.
we'd like to thank the scale. The scales for sending you gifts. We thank you so much.
The scale.
Much, 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 much appreciated. And
Shout out
Safaree,
Right on. Eat Me TV. Okay.
we love you.
shout out to the scale. Appreciate y'all.
Yes. And what does
All right.
filming on Love and Hip Hop feel like, Safaree? That's definitely a question that people are extremely interested in finding out about.
um, Love and hip hop. I feel like with Love and Hip Hop, a lot of people be telling me, "Oh, I want to get on Love and Hip Hop." Blah blah blah. Let me let me tell you how I view Love and Hip Hop. I view it as a free platform, and it's a great way to make money being you. So it's kind of not really work. Like, imagine someone could call you every day and say, "Hey, you getting a haircut today?" And then you go into the restaurant, and then you go into a party. All right, cool. I'm just gonna follow you with a camera and film it, and pay you for it. Cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, and I appreciate it.
Do you have any advice for someone who's interested in getting into reality TV, or would you suggest, is it for everyone, or what kind of
Nah, nah, nah.
skin do
Let
you
me
have to
finish.
have? Kind of.
Let me finish saying what I was saying, because it kind of leads into that question right there. Like it be a lot of people. They be wanting to get into that whole UAP, but in this day and age, you have to be very mentally prepared and mentally like above a lot of the BS and people to be able to still do it and not lose your mind, because there's a lot of people out there who could think
I
about it. There's
understand.
people out there who got to deal with BS in their neighborhood. Let's say there's someone who lives in a building and there's a little beef in their building, and it's like, all right, cool, it's a beef in the neighborhood. They're arguing with it about a couple people in their building. All right, cool. The block starts talking about it. All right, so then that's on your block. But then you got my scale where my block is the world. So I could wake up one day and a couple million people could have saw something that maybe they agreed with, maybe they didn't. And then they could come and start just, voicing their opinion. And then there's a lot of people too who they make the mistake of trying to get involved in business that has absolutely nothing to do with them.
Right.
Like, you know, um, a, lo- a lot of the times people don't know where I'm at. Like, when I post stuff on social media, you don't know if that's live. You don't know if that's 2 weeks ago. You don't know if it's a month ago. But there's a reason why I do it. And I just like to. It's funny to me. I kind of get a kick out of seeing people really think that they know me. And yeah, okay, so um, check this out. Let me tell y'all something too. But when it comes to me, and there's a lot of the stuff that I do, like when I do music, right? I do music because I'm, I know it pisses people off, and it's fun. And whether people agree with or even fully understand where I'm at with it, I'm out here getting paid to go places and do things. And parts of my contract are performing. Therefore, I guess I got a job. I guess I got a job. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for my job. And I just want to say, like, that food is poison. There's no nutritional facts that come with McDonald's that gear to anything to make a human being healthier. But there's a new McDonald's that is opening up every other day. There's a new McDonald's opening up with drive-throughs going around the block, right?
Very true.
So you guys want to be talking about vaccine and protect people, but you're not shutting down businesses like McDonald's and making them say, you know what? You guys aren't feeding people the right food for them to get the proper nutrients that a human needs to grow and be healthy. You guys are pretty much giving them a lot of jacked up poison and food. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my thought on it. So you want to care about the UAP and who's coughing and sneezing next to you? Care about that too. But anyway, um,
I have a
oh,
question for you, Saf.
what's up?
My
What's
question
up, C
is,
King?
speaking of health, you know how you're a healthy guy. What do you do? Like, how do you stay in shape? You got a 6 pack or 8 pack or whatever the heck you got? How are you doing all this? Like, what is your regimen?
Um, Honestly, let me tell you what I do when it comes to me staying in shape. When you have a lot of haters, sometimes you have to look at your haters. And humbly speaking, you gotta look down on them. So sometimes when I see some of the people who are hating on me and I look at them and I see like how they carry themselves, to go to the gym every day and take care of myself, because I don't want to look like these guys. I don't want to look like them. And damn. So you mean to tell me you gonna be looking like that and be a hater? Nah, geez. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's pretty much what keeps me in the gym. And I just like to always just make sure that, like,
Okay, so question: do you cook your own food? Do you cook?
yo, you want to know what? I got into an argument with somebody the other day. He was like, damn, you can't cook. I'm like, well, I can cook. I just prefer my chef's cooking. My chef is a great cook. He cooks with, the cleanest of ingredients.